Okay, buddy. I picked up some 2x4s, extension cords, and then this tool is going to be amazing for taking out the tile. Can you help me with these 2x4s?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to pull this out. Can you grab that end? Yep, and then walk that way through the door. Uh-oh, look out, Holland. Hey, follow us. Hey, oh, can't come out here to the street. Go for it, Navy. Great job. Next. Next, whoa. Okay, we had to drive separately today, but the whole family's here, the boys are here. They haven't seen it since demo. Hello.
Hello.
Hey. This is Holland. Whoop. Hey, buddy. Navy, where are you at? Navy, where are you? What do you think? What did you think? It looks a lot different, doesn't it? Crazy. Whoa, it's all open. Back at it again today. It's a family affair over here.
He's been scooting around like crazy.
Okay, do you want to learn how a toilet comes out? Okay, so you need a bucket. You want to turn the water off. Yeah, I turned the water off down here. Yep. Yeah. Make sure the water's off.
I need to sit down.
Okay. So, got to get the water out first. I had a little cup. 1 second.
I've been so tired of walking around and hearing that loud sound.
So the toilet has water in 2 spots, in the bowl and also up here. And see, up in here. So I'm going to flush it. And if the water was turned on, this would be filling up water right now. But it is dripping, so it means that it's still open a little bit. There we go. See that? See how the water stopped? So we're letting all the water get out.
Oh, I never knew all of the water was stored in here.
Yeah.
And when you flushed, it grabbed just a teensy bit of water.
Yeah. Except I don't know why that's still flowing. I need to get a wrench real fast. Okay. Is it still filling up? Okay, can you back up for a second?
You're strong.
Yeah, it's not closing fully.
You're so strong to turn that whole thing.
So we're gonna
You're so strong to.
Thanks, buddy. Make me feel good. Okay, so there's still water in here, right?
Yes.
So here's how you remove it. A coffee cup. Oh no, gross. Okay, so you get as much out of here as you can with a cup. And then once you've got as much out of here as possible, because when you lift up the toilet, you don't want to get water on it. Even though it's actually clean water. So changing a toilet actually isn't as gross as most people think. And then you want to get a rag and put it in here, like that, to soak it up. And then you can squeeze it out. Remember, this is clean water, so it's not actually that yucky. It's the pee and the poop that's on the outside that's yucky. So you don't want to touch that. There we go. So now we're going to move this. So we take these caps off. See these caps like that?
Oh, I've always been wondering what.
Yeah, and now I'm going to close this because I don't want to smell it. And then you just go down here and you loosen this bolt because these 2 bolts are the only things that are holding the toilet down. There's a toilet flange underneath it.
There's a toilet what?
Called a toilet flange. And that's what the toilet sits on. Once those are off, the only other thing holding it is they did this like silicone caulk underneath. So we're gonna have to cut that off. It's pretty thin. You just don't want it to hold the toilet down. Okay, so the toilet sits on there and you just have to lift it straight up over these bolts. Always still connected here, so I usually leave it connected to the wall, but then this one here has to disconnect. Okay, which way is looser? Left? How do you remember that? Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
I know which way is left because Mama told me that the left side is the one with these on it, but the right side doesn't have any of them.
Oh, nice. Also, do you know, if you hold your hand like that, what letter does that make?
L.
L for left. Get your bucket close. Actually, I can't get that in there, so I'm just going to do this. Because there's going to be some water to come out. Okay, let's try. We're going to lift straight up. Ready? I need some encouragement.
Daddy, you are strong. Daddy,
There it is.
you are strong.
Thanks.
Daddy, you are so strong.
There we go. Okay, so see on there?
Daddy, you are strong.
That's called a wax ring, so that keeps all of the water in there. So then can you back up? I like to cover it with a rag because, or else you'll smell it. Okay. So while the day was pretty productive, I would say that having a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old around does make things a little trickier, especially filming. We ended up gutting the bathroom, and I decided that I needed to just come back the next day myself to wrap my head around some things and do some framing to prep for the framing crew who's going to be coming in next. Good morning. We've been working here a couple days doing demo. I'm going to take you through the house and show you how much we've done so far. Then we're going to keep plugging away. So we're starting on the lower level here. This hallway's been opened up. That's not going to be a door, that's just going to be a hallway, which is going to turn into linen closet immediately in front of us. And then this is going to be like a walk-in closet for this bedroom, which we affectionately call the Christmas room because it was packed with Christmas decorations when we got here. The house itself was actually completely packed with stuff. Then the bathroom is going to be off the hallway, and we're closing up this door. And the tub has been ripped out. That wall's going to stay. However, this is now, plumbing is going to move, but this is a new doorway that we framed in. This will be a door into the shower room, which you'll go in this way. Let me squeeze through. That door will close up right there. That's going to be framed up, but we're leaving space for the framers to work. And then over here, so this now is going to be the shower room. So right in front of us, we're changing it so the door is going to be right there, because we have this electrical line feeding this sub panel right here. We were going to put the door on this wall, but I don't want to have to reorganize that. So the door is going to go here, that window is going to close up, and this is going to be the amazing vaulted ceiling shower right here. So since we're trying to save some money on this project, I'm doing some of the basic framing, like this door, closing up that wall, anything to save on a couple days here and there of labor from our framing crew. We've opened this up right here. This looks the same as this, but that's going to be opened up. And the framers will do the rest of that. I marked out the where this beam is going to go. If you watched the previous video on our demo, we decided to keep the stairs right there so that we could just reuse this header and just move it up. And that'll remove all of the brick actually on the other side, which will save us having to patch some. We'll have to patch in this window here. I opened up this opening right here, so we've got that marked. I marked where the posts on the floor are going to be, because there's going to be a post right here. And a double 20-foot, 16-inch deep LVL beam is going to go up in the attic over here to the other post, and then they will seal off this here. Now the way that they actually navigate that is, and if you're doing this yourself, you want to get a structural engineer in to give you the plan, which I did. So all of the specs for the beam were based off of the recommendations from the structural engineer. But they will build a wall here, temporary, and a wall halfway in the middle of that room, temporary, to hold up the ceiling joists, which are running this way, which is what makes a wall load bearing. The ceiling joists splice together on top of that wall, which makes it load bearing. So the beam will go up there. Once the temporary walls are up, they actually take away the drywall, they snip the ceiling joists, and then they put the beam up in there. These big honkin' beam caps go on top of those posts, and then they will do joist hangers on either side of the joists up to the new beam. They'll take out kind of the edge of this opening here. Yeah, oh. Boop, boop. He's always bending over whenever I see him. So strange. That's funny. He's stretching. This is going to be the bathroom. Going to frame that up today. That's going to be a new shower. Going to open this up probably today, which is going to be a bigger closet. We're eating into the closet in the bathroom. We'll shut that off from the other side. And then we'll remove this drywall here on the top and bottom of the window so that the framers can see what they're cutting through. Just trying to do as much demo as we can so that we don't have the framers doing that kind of stuff. Just to save time. They're going to have 4 guys, and so they should be able to knock a lot of this out quickly. Building closets back in here, so they'll do that. And yeah, here we go, moving right along.